wanted to I remember I did if I spoke about or I made a video explaining how we can make definitely not that, but like how it could be used as a toy, huh? And so, maybe I can get this over here. You guys will be able to see how it will work. Gents, ladies and gents, make this a little bit bigger. Then we could get like a park. People at a park, and then we need scanning. I guess this one will be good for now. So throw that in there. Then I wonder if these guys or if someone has created one of these but a PNG file. Oh, right here. Perfect. That's how big this thing is. And remember, actually, that doesn't look nothing like it. Because the tip of it has a dark tip, and this one's completely white. Obviously, oh yeah, this is outdated or different. See, look at this one. It has like this weird looking window, but it's cool. It's probably for like protecting it from stuff. And then they have a bunch of windows. Like I'm afraid one of them will break and something will happen, but I'm sure they have it all covered. Well, anyway, this is it right here. So I'm gonna take this out and then put that in here, and then downsize it, of course, drastically. Put that on top. Now, imagine this one. I mean, this is like a real rocket. What is a real rocket? Obviously. But imagine it going up. Like this. And then I'll make like a so this is like maybe a red. And then this is like a rocket that will explode. parachute will be deployed. Oh no. Images. So active. Now these can be sold for this spaceship, and it's new. Fairly new. I think. Yeah, I think. Well, it's new, so I don't think they've launched it yet. That I know of. Anyway, but yeah, imagine that. That would be awesome. What is it? But I don't know. Honestly, like there's these things here. I don't know how they work. Water. So I guess the water gets pressurized and then allows the rocket to go up, which is pretty cool. There's a pump pressurizing it. So look at this. This is genius stuff. Genius. And what if, well, they already have the pump here. So obviously the pressurizes it. So I don't need to look at any more examples for that. And then there's a trigger, which allows it to go up. And you guys believe we started off like this? And someone came up with this cool idea. We're really gonna go to Mars. Sick, man, that's sick. That is awesome. I don't know if you guys are excited about the future, but I know I am. Very excited. Very, very, very excited. I'm just trying to think about a new way to launch this thing. Mm. See, this is what I was kind of thinking. Um, like for the thing to go up, and then there will be parachute type of thing. Um, there's these little um, soldiers with parachutes. These little small ones, and then a no a like this can be used like this. So the rocket can be placed where was it? The rocket can be placed right here, and then this a little toy. As a matter of fact, let me get this one. This one it's like good image. So you'll get what you would do is this little guy will be like stuffed in here, hidden. And then see to resize like that. Then this little thing could be wrapped outside of the parachute. I mean, outside of the rocket. So it'll look more like this. Kind of. Yeah. It'll look like this. Yeah, like that. Then, so what will happen is the air molecules will be coming down. Well, they're not really coming down. But this is going up. The rocket is going up. And it's forcing these air molecules to move out of the way, which will prevent the this thing from trying to open up. Now, when it reaches the highest it can go, the rocket will basically fall back down, and then what you have left over is the little guy coming down. And it could be a simple little toy. Doesn't have to be complicated at all. And it doesn't have to be just a toy, you know. Even something like this would be good. There's ways to do it. To minimize what is it? Injuries and stuff. A lot of this stuff could be concealed, especially like the string. It could be more like more. Well, then I'll have to redesign the whole arrow. I don't want to do that right now. But it's simple. It'll be like this, basically. But it'll just be like right here. And then that could be in the inside of the tube. And that could be clocked back. And then a trigger could be pushed without this string. So it'll be more like a spring. Powerful spring. Super, super powerful. And it'll just launch out like it's through bow and arrow. Simple. And yeah, you have something like this. Little soldier with a very cute on the thing. Like I said, like something like this. When it's going up, when it falls back down. You would just have a little soldier coming down. That's an awesome idea. I think I love it. I don't know. Maybe maybe for launching it, just temporarily, maybe the top of it could be removed, like the lid, so you can just have a soldier and then a little parakeet over it, or parachute. That's a very difficult word to pronounce. Anyway, that way you stay kind of plain stuff. But either way, I think this would be a cool toy. Smaller models can be made. um, stuff. What if like the whole thing was like turned into a boat? And you have some seats here, steering wheel. SpaceX. Obviously, this would be all water down here. You know, like that. And then this one ain't gonna be here. I do like the boat. You know, like that. And then instead of these things being windows, I mean, they can still be windows, and then people can go down there, chill. That would be pretty cool. Or they would be solar panels. Ah, you know, just an idea, quick idea. No. Going back to my rocket idea. Yeah, I think that would be cool. Other than that, I don't know what else it would be good for. Besides, like maybe, uh, you know, maybe like delivering fast foods to a home. So we can drop this original image in here of a home. You see right there, the rocket could go like bam, deliver the food. Little guy right here, get it, eat it, and then how would it get back? Um, all these things, we gotta figure out. I don't know. I just don't know no more. Um, soars to 150 feet. Imagine that. I mean, you can probably do that now with air pressure, uh, electrically powered. I mean, that'll be good for Edison and all the other electrical companies using up all the electricity, like our cellular phone. Right? Another expense. Oh, let me see. I remember this little guy. I forgot what movie it was though. Maybe it is this one. Anyway, uh, this guy right here. It's like, what the fuck is Francisco talking about? What the fuck is this guy talking about? Alright, so you don't know no more. I mean, what else do these things do? I don't see any other. That sounds. It's like their only. That's like their sole purpose. It's just to like. You know, because I remember trying to throw one of these. It was difficult. I just thought about this happening and stuff, you know. Because as I threw it, the air would get caught. You get the netting thing caught. And as I was trying to throw it high in the air, it just came. It just went like halfway, and then like it came back down. It was so disappointing. Very disappointing, actually. Um, I don't know. Like, um, you know, because we're down here, you know. You gotta think about stuff down here for ourselves. I mean, this is great and everything. But we're not. I'm not like, I don't know. What if we made a real one? And we were in there. So instead of using an airplane, I don't know how to spell parachute. Parachute. So so instead of using an airplane, no, stupid. So instead of using an airplane like this, like now we could use rockets, because I mean, according to SpaceX, rocket use. So these rockets could go up and then they could come down. See, that's what's happening here. Goes up and then down. And we can even we can't watch a YouTube video, sorry, because that'll get flagged. My video will get flagged. So I can't do that, unfortunately. But yeah, you just have to take my word for it. You know? It goes up, then it comes back down. Oh, here's a little illustration, little diagram. So, how SpaceX Falcon 9's first stage works. Launch. Payload, first stage. Ascent, payload separates from first stage. Payload, first stage, they separate. Cold gas thrusters, flip the first stage. Engine fire, briefly to bring trajectory toward landing site. Grid fins deploy for steering, and engines fire in second time to slow down the first stage. Engines fire for last time, and landing legs deploy for vertical landing. The first stage lands on autonomous spaceport drill ship. See, so now instead of having these parachute areas, let's get an overview, right? So now we have an area overview of this like park where people could, skydive. But instead of taking a flight, imagine just going in a rocket, and then like the rocket could like spit you out, poop you out, kind of like. Not poop you out. I mean, that sounded disgusting. But you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Like, it will, just somehow, like, release you. Then, like, man, there's so many possibilities open up for that. I mean, even for the military, they could shoot a rocket, and it could be there in a few seconds. And guess what? Guess who's coming out of that thing? Bam! Without even using a airplane. But it would be cool. For like people or like companies like SpaceX who are exploring or testing these things out to make them better and stuff. And then they don't have to be that big, because I was looking at the rocket scales, and some of these things are huge. I mean, you guys seen the scales? They're very, very humongous things. I mean, we don't need it's just for like a one person type of rocket for one person. Maybe a group, maybe a dozen. I don't know, but just a little bit. Then it'll go up, and then it'll do the same thing. It'll get out the way, and guess what? There you are, coming down. Or, yeah, I would have to work that way. I don't know. Or maybe they could put like a slide there, so you could like slide. Then you will come up to the side. Oh, and then just like land. I don't know. But yeah, like I think maybe like if this thing is in flight, so it goes up, it goes up, it goes up, it goes up, and obviously when you do this, it's a real one. So I guess for now we could delete it. So it'll be a real one, going up, going up, going up. And then when it goes up, when it has time to turn, it will drop you right there. I don't know why this is wrong. Okay, so this is just a secondary one, because I wanted to get the slowly. Okay, so let me do that again. So there you are. Oh, going this way, and as it's going that way, it'll open up or something, and then it'll just like throw you out without harming you. Then you go down, then it'll open up, and then this thing will go back to the landing. The drone ship. The first stage lands on Antoninus Spaceport drone ship, but it will actually land maybe on the side of the people that do the drone, no, the parachutes. So like now what we will have is now we'll have two places to launch and to land. And in the center, we'll have the people that want to, you know, be doing the this stuff, the parachuting. So it won't harm anyone. It won't have any like bombs or anything or anything like that. You know, it would just be, and then obviously they would have to like sign like a disclosure or like a waiver of some form, just in case something happens. You know, then so see how it goes up and then side. So that's when this one will come into play. It will go up, go to the side like this. Then that's when the little parachute guy will fall out, and then this thing will land over here, and then bam, and this guy will just land, and then they could go for a second ride. So it'll be like Six Flags, but better. And I think maybe. But imagine, because right now we're probably using the same amount of fuel for an airplane to maybe take us up there, right? To like the sky, and then so we could just fall out, and then do the pull the thing so we could do the parachute thing. See, so like this, like that. See, so see how this door is open? So that's how the ship, the rocket, I mean, will have like an opening like that. And it'll be like just enough time for you to jump out. But it won't go that fast. It will be like an airplane. And then the neat thing about all this is that even a rocket could have its own. The rocket could have its own parachute, just in case, like this. Oh. Yeah, like this, just in case. I don't know, but that'll be pretty cool, right? So yeah, and then it'll be obviously it'll be like segregated. Yeah. So that and that. So and I guess I could make a secondary one, and then we'll have like a red zone. You cannot enter this red zone. It'll be like a hazard. And then like if anyone were to try to go in there, then maybe they could get like a ticket or something for going in there. See like that. So this will be restricted area, unless you're escorted and then placed in one of these things. So you could go, it will fly over. Well, these won't be like pillars. This is just a divider. Maybe I should have never done that. So, this. So now people will be able to go, like say this area, it will be restricted. Like that. Like that. Now, you can be escorted, go into the rocket, it'll fly, and you'll come out and land in the safe zone. Then the rocket will land over here. And then it can even go this way, land over here. Then there could be like people that experiment or fix airplanes. I think. Anyways, these people could be over here doing maintenance on these things if required. And then there'll be people like in the space station over here chilling, making sure, and then doing some mathematics on the like the what is it called? They'll do like mathematics, ensuring that these things are like operating smoothly. And then, like, if there's any type of problems or whatever, they'll be notified of them, and then they'll be able to perfect these things. I mean, if like these people at aerospace were to tell me, you know, would you like to try it? And you know, like the thing's just going to, you know, like throw you out, and will you be like one of the test subjects to try it out? I'll say yes, especially if they could like guarantee that I'll be fine. Not guaranteed, but at least over 50% guaranteed. Then I'll be like, heck yeah, see, it'll be like this. You know what I mean? And there'll be a new way of parachuting from the air, from the sky to the land surface of the earth. yeah, I think this would be a cool little idea. And think about it, it'll even make transportation a little bit faster than a stupid airplane. Man, SpaceX is changing the game without them even knowing. I'm telling you. NASA and all them, aerospace, all of you cool people that are into this stuff, you guys are making all this possible. I mean, you guys probably haven't even seen the full potential, but I see it. I see the future here. That's like things of the past. This here is new. So we have to use this. We have to implement this new stuff. You know what I mean? So now, you know, you're not just going shooting, shooting. You're like doing something completely different, and exciting. I mean, and you probably gone uh, parachuting like this, right? After a while, it probably gets boring going in a stupid airplane, waiting for who knows how long. I mean, an airplane is just as dangerous as probably this will be because an airplane could have malfunctions and a bunch of other things as well. You know what I mean? So in a way, it's like the same kind of risk factors. Um, Probably. But anyway, yeah, and it'll be completely cool and different because now it'll it'll open a new side of business in a way, um, and allow us to introduce this technology into our everyday lives because this could be an everyday thing, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Um, and I mean, if you think that's a problem, well, we could, you know, make this like, um, we can make a bunch of them, like this, you know. Well, I don't want to cover SpaceX level, but these things they could be evenly spaced out. So this one launches, it goes over here. This one launches, it goes over here. This one launches, it goes over here. So they're not. So in a way, they'll be going from one point. See, these will be like the pads, the launching pads and the landing pads, right? So instead of them going like this and another one like this, and you know, causing a wreck, they'll be from one point to another one, straight on, straight on, straight on. People will come down right here in the park area. This over here will be the restricted area, you know, that type of thing. So obviously, all the cool people that have money will be able to do this. And shoot, I wish I was able to afford this, but I can't. So I'm just dreaming about it. And yeah, what else? Oh, I was gonna say that this will introduce like a new like it will like transform this stuff because now photographers could get in. You know, you could pay for images, for your own images. You know, in a way, you could be like, I went in a rocket, and everyone in the world would be like, "What? You went in what? Yep, you guessed it right, in a rocket. And that rocket allowed me to parachute in a way that was never possible like before.
Man.
And then who knows what this could also introduce. Like, see, now we can even make this a little bit bigger. You know what I mean? Why not? And well, I'll keep that like this. And now we'll take this little grid. Well, I'll have to build a new one. So now we have Mars, right? I like this image. It's really nice. So let me blow this up real quick. And I should probably be very careful with the words that I say. I mean, blow this up could mean many things. But for this video, I mean like blow it up, like enlargements, so we could get a better visual. Then we can get this, drag it over here, and we could do the same thing on Mars. Now we have different what are they called again? Drone cars in Mars. I think they're drone cars. Yeah, these things here. These things. I don't know about drones, but like the cars. So there's different ones. See, and we could have different research facilities and different testing grounds, and they could be lined up so we could be neighbors, so we could feel safer out there. You know, kind of like here on Earth, there's like like kingdoms. There's like little like a video game, army, territory, groups. Let me see if I could find something. Yeah, like this. So now, kind of like how we have in our, like here on Earth, you know, we have different countries and different things. So like over here would be like neighbors, but like this would be like the red team, the blue team, or whatever, you know, since I see the colors here. And then we'll experiment who's doing the best, and you know who has breakthrough stuff, and just have fun with it and reward each other. I mean, I think that would be pretty cool. Keep everyone on the same page, that type of thing. And then we could visit each other's little territories, you know, meet up at the park, chill. You know, on the weekends only though, or something. Or one day out of the week, on the Sabbath day, whatever day that might be. I don't know. I mean, just throwing that out there. But anyway, yeah, so it'll be like this, in a way, chilling. Like, I mean, I just had to think about something new. I mean, but we could just go back to the toy idea. I mean, that was cool too, but I mean, it's our dream here, right? Let's all come up with ideas. But anyway, so we could get we could travel like that on Mars, or not. I don't know. But see, we could test it here on Earth first, and then we would just have to get like willing subjects to try this stuff out. And I'm sure everyone would say yes. I know I will. That would be like the funnest thing that I never done in my life. So, of course, it would be cool. See, but anyway, I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of ideas out there floating around, but anyway, what happened to my photography idea? Yeah, like you know, I mean, people could make their own movies like on Vimeo and YouTube and stuff. There's a bunch of possibilities here, and well, see, I was trying to click on this little two kids kissing, and it just disappeared on me. Anyway, um, because see now you can have like your girlfriend and your partner or whatever, and take photography. Like I'm about to go to Mars, and one of these landing zones or launching zones could be named Mars and then Earth or the Moon or something. So then you can have like a little story to tell, that type of thing. Oh no, but then you're landing here, not over there. Yeah, it'll be here. So one of these, it could be either this launching zone could be Mars, this launching zone could be the Moon, and then you're going back and re-entry to Earth, and then you land. Just to have like a little storyline to it. Why not? That'd be pretty fun, pretty cool. All the world is like, what? Cute little gopher thing here. Yeah, but the possibilities are super, super endless. Like, it's awesome. It's amazing. I mean, it's either that, you guys, or you guys pay like $1 million to go to the moon. 150 million to travel to the moon, and there's nothing stopping you from doing that either. But I'm saying like you can pay less than that and do something like this and be back on Earth the same day in a few hours. I mean, who knows? Maybe it'll be so fun and so exciting and so fast that you'll probably be able to do a few runs. Who knows? Maybe we could come up with some circuits we could go through. Let's see who could do so many flips, or I don't know. Just get creative with it. I'm already getting bored with this. We gotta come up with something new. Maybe we could go into a pool. Or maybe we could be inside a bubble with water in it. With the parachute outside of the air bubble. So when you land on a bubble of water. Or maybe just the bubble itself, so you want to land on your feet. Ooh. Let's try that for a second. So it'll be like yeah, see, I just came up with an idea here. So let's blow this up. And let's build a circle around this little figurine here. And then, see, so it'll act like a car, airbag. But not like in a like in a bad way, like in a good way. And it could be clear or something. Then, so like when you land, you won't like accidentally hurt yourself or something. I don't know. Maybe it's not a good idea. I'm not sure. Like if there's trees and stuff, then this could protect you somewhat. But then we have so much technology these days that flight is not possible. I mean, not possible, needed, required. So what would be another thing? I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of superstition and stuff like that, and it's okay. There's a lot of, we're going into the what is considered the unknown territory, which could be something dark, black and white. The white representing something that we know already, we are fully aware of, we have been brought to the light and revelation of whatever that might be, as opposed to something that's in the dark. We have no idea. We have never been educated or taught. So we're in the dark, right? Don't do something cute. It doesn't have to be scary. So the light is here on earth. We understand all this. Something over here is like we don't understand it completely. Now, God could be and is like the unknown, because there's a lot of things we don't know about him yet, and we have yet to discover and learn, just like we are as a human race. We're always evolving and growing. So, there's a lot to learn, more than you know, that we don't understand yet. So in the Bible, I know it says something about, this person or this God that you have worshipped. Paul said, "It is the God that I serve. His name is the unknown." The unknown God, Paul, New Testament scripture. See, I'll pull it up right now. Acts 17, 16 through 37. And then I could do a quick search, unknown. See, right here. "For as I walk around and look carefully for idol subjects of worship, objects of worship, I even found an altar with this inscription: to an unknown God." So you are ignorant of the very thing you worship, and this is what I am going to proclaim to you. See, so sometimes we don't really know what God is doing. God is trying to reconnect himself to us, not the other way around. Because we, in all honesty, we really don't care about God. Although we can act like it, pretend like it, but God loves us more than we could ever love him. That's why he sent his only son to die for us. So anyway, where was I at? Yeah, safety first, Just this can also be a new experiment. Maybe even for stabilization, an emergency landing if required. I mean, who said there couldn't be airbags near a person or around a person? I mean, well, with that, take this real quick. We got a one for the feet. The pillow cushion. So now, regardless of how this person falls or whatever, they'll be kind of protected. So there is really no limit. We could all dream. We could all come up with ideas. Who said my ways or my thinking is wrong? And whoever said your thinking is wrong? No one. And I guess it's really up to us to, just to come up with stuff and have fun in the process. So yeah. Like I said, I kind of like doing this. I enjoy doing this. Summer of Mars. I mean, there is the 4 seasons of Mars. It'll be cool to experience summer for sure. None of the others. But yeah, there's so much stuff. There is no limit. Oh, look at this drone. Even drones could take us up here. But remember, that was the best thing in the past. I mean, there's some cool ones, I'm not gonna lie. Some cool ones. Some, not a lot. We need you. We need you. That's funny. It's gonna be me in the future with my bracelets. I don't even want to get into that. Authors, swear. I want to do things the fast way. I just want to get paid and go home. Anyway. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff here. Ooh, look at that. Imagine having a parachute like this. What about this parachute? Like the water jets for humans on water. See, like this. I was thinking, might as well talk about something new, right? So, you see how these things work? I mean, we could do that with the drones. And, oh, what the heck. Put that in here. Zoom in real quick on that. Zero in. Why not? And, go back to this water thing. Whatever. Blow this up a little. I mean, enlarge it a little bit. And now, instead of the jet things, it'll be the blades. I don't know if it'll work. But I was thinking like, well, what I kind of seen was something like this. Watch this, guys. Watch this. There's one blade here. One here. Watch this, guys. So, oh yeah, then this one. Like this. See? But then, obviously, something would have to be created so the blades would accidentally hit someone and injure someone. Unless, like, they're, like, above the person or something. Or, like, if they're, like, in a cage, like a, fan box, like a fan box type of, like one of these. 3-speed, type of, fan, right? Like this. But obviously, the other way around. Not vertically but horizontally. This will think be considered a a vertical type of like if we're talking about like a windmill, this would be a vertical windmill or a fan, and I'm thinking more of a horizontal type of concept with this type of fencing to protect obviously the person using it. And coming up with something that's very, very silent would even be better, more stealth. So that could be done. And then instead of using the water, um, and having fun like that, it could be gas powered. It could be electrical or electrically powered. Um, this would actually be good for like police officers or something that need to like respond fast, faster than fast, climb or something. Especially if it was like lightweight or something. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure about all that. Probably not even required, honestly. But I mean, what else can it be used for? I'm sure there's a million ideas what it could be used for, but I don't have any ideas. I ran out. I'm idealist. Like there's a company, transportation company that has idealist. You know what I'm saying? Idealist. And I see this all the time. It makes me wonder if God is just trying to tell me to shut up and be idealist, or or um, or what? I don't know. Just be idealist. I don't understand. I don't even understand how this name was even um, like thought of. It honestly it's a surprise. It's mind boggling. I guess I would have to watch their like documentary of how they got started and all that, how they thought about the name. But anyway, I'm so tired of talking, so I'm just going to end this video here. It's amazing though what we could think of, dream of, all that stuff. Um, anyways, God bless everyone. Oh my god. So I'm back after re recording this, and I am so glad because I was able to get um, an hour of sleep. Thank God for that. You know, like they say, when you're having fun, time flies.